just one thing I'd like. You have a recent case. A case, say, in the last year or two that might be of interest public, the feature story along with the article. Something a little, with a lot of excitement. You know how it's all right.
Well, this dance hall racket might interest you.
Dance hall racket.
Long story. If you've got the time, I can...
Well, I've got the time. Can I hear the story?
Helen, bring me in the dance hall racket. Racket might interest you.
Something a little, with a lot of excitement. You know how it's some story. Thanks a lot for the story, Inspector. I'm sure we got enough.
Hey, Johnny, well, I guess it's time to put our songs away for another day and to say so long to all you nice people out there.
Next stop, New York City. Most of the sound factors are already known. The speed of the tape in recording, its playing time, and the sound level required. A fine-grained deposit of nickel. This makes smooth-walled grooves. This takes precisely 2 minutes and 40 seconds. It has to be quick. But this is the point where most people long for a roadmap. You discover unlimited variety, the finest in sound and performance. This takes precisely 2 minutes and 40 seconds. They have to be perfect.
We're gonna call that good enough in terms of waiting around and getting setup things done. There we go. There's probably a way to make sure that that loads in without me having to, wait a couple seconds on that screen, but yeah, I'm more or less back. And as is that for once. However, I am very excited for tonight because we're playing a game that the first time I heard about this, it was on like one of those top 10 countdown lists that were all over the internet in like what, 2012, 2013, that kind of thing of we're here to talk down the top 10, blah, blah, blah. And this game, Eternal Darkness Sanity's Requiem, was pretty high on one of those lists. But what really caught me was that it's very much a game that aims to mess with the player. And just have to load it.
Deep into that darkness peering, long I stood there, wondering, fearing, doubting.
Oh, there we go. Make that just a bit bigger. But it is it's not really horror. It doesn't quite lean into that.
You too will come to understand fear as I have.
Doesn't quite lean into it all the way. It's much more of like a thriller sort of game with horror themed. And honestly, I just love how much game relevant narration they put into the just the opening. However, the downside is I can't remember what's important or not. Eh. It's probably fine. Card slot A, because we are playing this Unreal hardware, wink wink.
Flesh, bone, bound together with the oddest magical incantation. This wretched book is where it all began so long ago. Before time, before humanity. I am Dr. Edward Roivas. I am a clinical psychologist. I am also dead. This is not my story, nor even the story of the Roivas family. It is the story of humanity. Like it or not, believe it or not, as you will. Your perceptions will not change reality, but simply color it. Humanity has been on the edge of extinction for 2 millennia, ignorant of so much and dependent on so few. The Guardians grow restless. Their time once again near. Whether by fate or misfortune, my family has crossed their path, and they didn't take kindly to it. Their attention turns to my granddaughter, for she is the last of my line, and the last hope for humanity.
Interesting. So I played like the first 3 chapters. A bit more interesting at the moment is I don't remember how to fight. You know what? We have a shotgun. We'll be fine. Seriously? I'm out? Okay, we have a shotgun, but that's about it. What?
Remember me, Alex?
Hello?
Miss Alexandra Roivas?
Yeah, who's this?
This is Inspector LaGrasse of the Rhode Island Police. I'm sorry to disturb you, but there's been an accident.
Nothing good ever happens in New England.
I'll be on the next flight out.
Especially at his family estate. Like, she should know better. Alright, Columbo. Tell it to me.
Miss Roivas?
Great.
I'm pleased to meet you. I trust you had a pleasant trip?
Yes, I suppose so, considering.
Yes, my condolences. This is most unpleasant. It's a shame we couldn't meet under brighter circumstances.
Yes, it is. Can we get this over with, please?
Of course. This way. But I must warn you, it's not a pleasant sight. I'm afraid there's not much to see.
Damn.
Miss Roivas, is that your grandfather, Edward?
Yes, it's him.
Oh,
He's
what's
wearing
left
our
of him?
family ring. I don't understand. Why are you showing me this? Can't you check dental records or something? What is wrong with you?
I'm sorry. It's my job, lady. You're the only living relative, and no, we can't check dental records. There's no head. None of this makes sense. There's no sign of intrusion, and there was certainly a lot of force used here. I have never seen anything like this in my 20 years on the force.
Oh, then.
We have no evidence except for the body, and what's left doesn't say much. Ah, we don't have a single clue.
Well, you better find out who did this. I'm not leaving Rhode Island until you do. There must be some clue in this old mansion revealing what happened. I want answers.
So do I.
Oh, Alex. You are in a abandoned family mansion in Rhode Island. You saw your grandfather, who's basically just the consistency of chili, missing a head with no earthly way that it could have happened. The worst thing to say in that case is, I want answers, with an implication that you don't care what else you'll uncover. That's how you get Cthulhu into this world. Do you want that? I have a mixed reaction to cosmic horror as a genre, but it goes hard when it does start going. Can't say anything less than that. Shocked by her grandfather's mysterious death and frustrated at the incompetence of the... Okay, I'm going to turn audio up a little bit more, because there's quite often things just on the edge of what you can hear. Incompetence like that. Local police. Alex vows to uncover the truth. She decides to search the mansion, the place where Edward conducted his research. There was a tie to his past and possibly a tie to his murderer. It would be here. So, fortunately, I can go kinda quick through this first section because I have... At first, I wasn't planning on streaming this when I remembered it existed, but then I'm like, no, this game's kind of a hidden gem on the GameCube. Beautiful carriage clock. The hands appear to be stuck, yet the clock continues to tick, with the time permanently set to 3:33. There's a key in the back of the clock, presumably for winding it. Should I? Of course. Alex picks up the desk clock and pulls the key from it. However, there's something odd about the key. It isn't for winding it at all. It looks like a dresser key. But yeah, this is... I remember... Oh. I can sneak. That's how you run. Okay, I completely forgot what I was going to say. But I can always think of just something else at all. I was pretty impressed when I was just playing through this too. For the feel and vibe of the game. Like, I think it does a good job of... Okay. Red, green, blue, purple, and orange. The illustration features a collection of strange line design related to each other in a cyclical manner. There appears to be some significance to it, but it isn't particularly evident. Okay, library. That's where we're going. And I wish I was able to like get an actual GameCube controller hooked up here, because I have one just sitting around. Oh, door's locked. And so I got an adapter for it, right? Turns out the C-stick's completely broken and I can't get it to... Oh. She's exhausted. I can't get it to connect at all because it just goes wonky because of the broken C-stick. Alright, there's this room. Which... not entirely sure what to do, or if I can do anything. Brass frame mirrors set into the wall. The mirror's direction can be adjusted by means of 2 crankshafts set below it. It's a curious device. Is it related to the telescope in some way? I think I have to come back later and find, like, a light beam. Or something from it. But I wonder if there's... Because this isn't quite a horror game. I'd compare it more to like a Resident Evil 4 or one of the more actionized Resis. It's a lot more focused on puzzle solving and exploring. Let's see, sorting through the books, Alex sees one that seems to be placed differently than all the others, as if drawing attention to itself. Curiously, she examines it. Upon the inside cover, shakily handwriting shapes the numbers 333. She replaces the book. Well, I think that's a good sound. Anything here? Books in this corner seem to focus on the supernatural, writing of Poe, Lovecraft, poetry of Blake, the art of Bosch, everything with a tie to ethereal horror or fantasy. It is all here, a reference library to the arcane. Is this Alex's grandfather's secret hobby? Right. Living grandfather clock seems to stand ominously in the corner, gazing on this empty room with almost a patriarchal air. Adjust. 2, 3... 30... 3... 33. There it is. I'm back on track. Anything else in here? Nope. Nope. Just this suspicious secret hallway. I'm sure it's fine. Probably. See, this is the point where you should just get out of Dodge, because nothing good will happen here. Small shrine of candles. Their placement appears to be very deliberate, matching the etchings on the table and the walls in the illustration. Candles are unlit. Diabolical drawing of a stack of human bodies, each one cemented into place. What twisted psyche could have executed this drawing? Though disturbing, it is meticulously rendered down to the subtlest details. Precise anatomy of fractured bones and the convolution of spines and ribs entwines into a memorizing sight. Ancient Roman weapon, a gladius is on display above the fireplace mantle. Another token of eclectic junk. Yes! But in this case, I'll take a sword. Bizarre drawing of a Cyclopean city. Its immense architecture bathed in an unnatural fog. Details incredible. As Alex studied it, she can almost imagine the city's inhabitants. Painting of a jungle-shrouded building. It seems to be a temple in Asia, perhaps Thailand or Cambodia. Yep. Alright. Examine. Large leather-bound antique books rests upon the cluttered desk. Should Alex read the book? No. However, if we don't, there's no game. So, bad decisions. As I said, bad decisions.
I had no knowledge of what was to come, nor did I care. How the knowledge changed me, it will also change you. As you read this, you will come to learn fear as I have. You too will come to understand, or you will perish. To think that once I could not see beyond the veil of our reality. To see those who dwell behind. My life now has purpose, for I have learned the frailty of flesh.
Ancient Persia,
and bone.
26 BC.
I was once a fool. Where is Quies Candamest? Where is Conservondine?
Subtitled
Animus
Latin.
Pugna huis, dia sit modo prima multarum. Si inceptum conficiamus.
Quam primum, Centurio Augustus. I would like to compliment you once more on your battle tactics. Our enemies did not have a chance. Do you believe that it really exists, Centurion?
I do not doubt our Emperor's beliefs, or his orders. But if we are to retrieve the artifact...
Lipsync's a very weird thing I just realized. Because when I was changing over from Latin to English, like the first guy was still lip sync to Latin. And then the other two just... Like, then the other two were lip syncing in very... for the English. Like, I don't know, it's something you don't think about, because, like, how many people can read lips, but it's something you can tell. Speaking of something you can tell, it's like these people want to be in a cosmic horror story. Dais on this floor is finely crafted, inlaid with gold and gems that Pius can't identify. Strong linear design is situated in the middle and is equally unknown to the Roman soldier. And now we're getting to the part that I both love and hate about this game. The exploration, because I am so paranoid that I'm going to completely miss something. That's... Oh. Hello, crispy body. Ooh. Oh! Let's do this. Okay, this is one thing that by this mechanic alone, I am... Oh, help me represent life energy. It's damage. Character will get lower when it reaches 0. The character will die. Use allows manipulation of inventory items within the current room. Equip lets you equip a weapon. Check is checks objects. Switch the interface between map, Gladius, settings, which... Oh, that's a tree of bodies. Okay. Weird anatomical stuff. More weirdness. I'll give... Oh, right, and I can finish off enemies, too. But it's a very good system of just... You press the right button to target, use the... Give me that block. Use the movement stick to target specifically, and then you can hack off limbs. Like, who doesn't like a game where you can just hack off somebody's arm? And on top of that, finishers? And of course, the downside is that there's... Hey! Damn it. Okay, fine. How are you doing today, Mecha? Just playing Eternal Darkness, Sanity's Requiem, a GameCube-era horror thriller that is surprisingly good. So far, the story so far is, someone... Oh, dude. Good that you're doing good. I'm doing okay. It's been better. Today was annoyingly stressful, but you know what? We're lopping off zombies piece by piece, so it could have been worse. I could have not been doing this. But yeah, basically, this game takes place as a series of interconnected... Yep. Heard that, yeah. Well, it's like health points. Anything above 0 and you're still up. And that's something. But so far, this is just... bars across the door, blocks Pious exit from the room. Oh, damn. Yeah, it's a series of interconnected stories outlaid in what's essentially the Necronomicon, a book of eldritch lore bound in human flesh and held together by human bones and, you know, adorned with skulls, the whole 9 yards. Oh, right. Pious doesn't have a sanity gauge, so I can just kind of leave them. I think I have red one. More or less. Oh, wait, shoot. I have all of these. Use. I mean, I'm not going to say that this isn't... I'm not going to say that I'm not streaming this game because I need some study material. I'm not going to say that I am either. It's fine. It's fine. Gimme. And purple goes to purple. Thanks for the lurk, Mecha. Is there anything else in this room? Like, I know this chapter is literally just tutorial. There's no side content, no nothing, and nothing to give you a reason to explore. But my brain, there has to be secrets here, and I'll probably not find any of them. I also can't just look up a guide. Pious, you must prove your worth by destroying this statue. Pressing. Yeah, this is the actual one. Oh, releasing our... See, this is why I really wanted to have a GameCube controller for this. Because the back GameCube buttons were oddly analog. You could do a half press, which I should... There's probably a way for me to map it on my current controller. But the half press was used in so many places. I know Sunshine used it liberally. This game uses it. I think Zelda did too. Ah. Duck jerkies. Okay, you really have to remove these things' heads. Followed by their arms. It makes sense that you have to disarm them. Button. Oh. Yes, buttons are made for pushing. Like, what is the point of having a button if you don't want it to be pushed by someone who can see it? I just remembered what those teleporters well, this entire thing reminds me of. Stargate. Like, between the ancient alien thingamabobs happening in these ruins, and the teleporter effect remind me of Gould teleporters. It has a weird Stargate vibe. Now, I do have an important question if there's anyone in chat. Which one of these do we grab? Because we have to choose one. Do we grab the Red Clawed Worm artifact? Pale Blue Jellyfish? Or this freaking thing? Because this does influence what enemies will be facing through the game. I think if we take this one, they all get tougher. This one drains magic, and these drain sanity a lot faster. And also, it influences what spells we might get. Take the blue pill? Okay. The funny thing is that this is the artifact I took when I was playing through, like, before I decided to stream it on my own. Because it was just, like, at the end of the room, so I just walked right up to it. You have chosen poorly. Ew. Chosen really poorly. I'm sure that's fine.
Eons have passed since then, and I have learned much. All at once, I understood. The forces of the multiverse all made sense under the transcending power of Ulyaoth. No mountain too high, no city too far. Face me, and you shall surely perish.
Tome of Eternal Darkness. Nice. What's here? Edward Rovius' study is filled with arcane knickknacks, memento of yesteryear and other cultures. The odor of ancient texts is faintly noticeable under the peppering of dust that covers every surface. Except one. The desk has been the center of activity, and not a mote of dust is on it. Perhaps here Alex's grandfather had worked, perhaps even hours before the end. Strangely, with the Tome of Eternal Darkness in her possession, Alex can read the page. It's a chapter page from the tome itself. The Binding of the Corpse God. I feel like they're pretty... I feel like this story is pretty front-loading on how bad an idea touching any of this is. I think
I cannot say what was the true beginning, nor am I sure of its end. So perhaps here is the best place to start. I am reminded of ideas I first encountered in Sir James George Frazer's book, The Golden Bough, a study in magic and religion. We are overwhelmed by a very human need to weave a web of meaning where there may be none. Since time immemorial, ancient peoples have dressed up their lack of knowledge as gods and demons. I have discovered that sometimes the fates of gods and mortals intertwine, and legends are born.
Angkor Thom region, Cambodia. I think it's 1080.
Thy time is done, great ancient. Forever in shadow will you be master of chaos, and to fade to nothing in obscurity will be thy fate. My master has planned many millennia for this day. It is the true chaos of all things that you now must be entombed amongst the beings
of flesh and bone. You have a great monument here, Mantarok. It is a pity that no one will ever recognize it as yours.
And then there are people who
claim thee, crawling chaos and damned beast. No longer will thy reign be kept over the ancients you have kept imprisoned.
Okay, the fact that people are essentially reading the Necronomicon as light reading I have nothing else to do today. Holy, that is a lot of flesh. Jealous.
Not even these mythical fables can keep me amused. There must be something to do around here. I only wish something that fantastic and of higher purpose could happen to me.
Reading a book of eldritch lore. Triangular as entertainment, and then getting bored by it because, like, these tall tales just aren't enough. The Rovius line is built differently, quite possibly incorrectly. Triangular design is carved into the floor. These etched grooves are filled with colored sand. Symbols appear to be related to each other, with one having precedence over another. Ooh. Statue of a goddess delicately sculpted from sandstone. Casts an alert eye over everyone who enters the temple. There's a strange necklace around its neck. Should Elliot take the necklace? Yes. I think that closes that. Yeah. It's gonna be used to heal. Yeah, put that back because I want to go through that door first. Because, you know, I have to give up healing to go through there, so we may as well go in when we have full health. We have a floor striking design featuring the sun rising over the edge of the world. Okay. Oh, right, that's the... I do kind of apologize because these first... Oh. First couple chapters will be done a little bit quickly because I actually have played them before, so I remember the general thing of what to do. Oh! Located by creatures, a sanity loss occurs, causing a decrease in the level of the sanity meter and the character's full screen. Beware, sanity loss affects perception and eventually health. This... Yeah. the more the character will hallucinate. So you can finish off enemies to... I'll just do it now. Forming a thing... Yeah, recovers sanity. And it'll heal some, but not all of your sanity. But the game is so much more interesting if you let that gauge bottom out, because it starts messing with you. There we are. Chunk. That's really where most of the fun of the game comes from. It does some crazy things, which I am intentionally not going to tell you what. Simply... Oh, crap. Simply because I think it'll be more fun to let it run. Oh wow, I could have just avoided that if the game let me. Okay. Give me the health. The health is pretty much the only stat I need to worry about. Sanity is kind of easy to keep at least a little bit high. Ooh. Shining below. Oh. That's fine. Guess those are just crispy corpses? Question mark? Cool. Oh, nice. Welcome back. And thanks for lurking. Hope whatever you had to take care of was, not a pain. We're just temple splunking. Fighting zombies. Ow! Get disarmed. Okay, the red ones can take a bit of punishment. We're not going to finish him. Bronze necklace. Oh, no, it's fun. Oh, hell yeah, that is great to hear. That's going to be a fun time. Crafted bronze necklace responding with glowing gems. Oh, I can replace a strange necklace out front with that. There we go. He's still there. He's just hanging out. Good. Oh. I guess we're going through the trap gauntlet. So if let me check the map. Okay, so this is just... That's all there is to the temple. Small pedestal covered with decorative etching stands before the wall. The below... Ooh, exotic buttocks. There we go. Gun upon it must have been special significant for it to be focal point of the display. Gimme. Just yoink. There goes my sword.
Passage in the temple.
She's very optimistic about this whole thing. Like, secret passage... That was... Like, how you can construe a trap. Oh, sweet. We're already starting to get, like, the first Right, they blow up. Like the first couple of sanity effects here. With a slightly tilted world. Gar is grateful for Ilya saving his life. In return, he offers to repair Ilya's broken weapon as a gesture of thanks. Right, let's not talk about what happened there. What happens in the bottom of the Mystery Temple stays in the bottom of the Mystery Temple. Is there a way... Here. I suppose it wouldn't be a very good trap if I could walk around every one of them. Yes, drain my sanity more. I wasn't using it anyway. What the heck was that? Wait, I do want to see what the finisher with the blowgun is just... Okay, let me get something that's not... I should have seen that one coming. Alright, we're just activating them all, it seems. That's what the game wants to do, so that's what the game gets. Every trigger! This was a bad idea. Yeah, this was a really bad idea. Or maybe not. Alright, we have to use one of these heals. I love how screwy the camera gets. And then there's Mantarok down here. Everyone say hi to our boss.
Stop. Don't go near it.
You just yoinked 2 people?
So, you are reduced to feeding on flesh and bone, Mantarok. How the mighty have fallen. You will surely fester for millennia to come. A slow and torturous fate for thee. You had best leave, young fool, or you will find yourself as food for the dead god.
Wow. The Roman Lich King was the sensible one.
One of the chosen many, flesh and blood. It is now your destiny to fight the eternal darkness. I give you a gift in return for an obligation. The gift is your life, sweet dancer. The obligation.
Food for the dead god. Skulls for the skull throne.
Mantarok's hearts. The essence of a corpse god. To some it is a source of great power. From those people, you must defend it, lest they use it to destroy what little brightness your world has left in it. Guard it well.
Oh, this is just getting worse. Salmon metal staff. Give me that. And let's get away from here. So if it's one of his many hearts, yeah, I think it's fair to say that Mantrock is octopus themed. He's an octopus coded individual. How did my sanity go up from that? You're telling me that all I had to do to get some sanity back was find out A, there's a massive freaking corpse god in the basement of this temple. B, okay, the real question is how I don't get sanity back from this. From abusing these guys. That just seems like an oddly specific thing to get. Oh good, my sanity is completely gone. I think, oh, alright, there's... We're going to wait for them to blow up. Helpful advice. Right. Need the metal staff. Well, I suppose that whole encounter really took her sanity so low, it rounded the corner and became like, no, I'm just in denial. This is fine. Who needs help? I do. I need help. Ah! Fatal exception return from that VMM. What? Oh my god. I can't believe I actually got fooled by... Yeah, this is what happens when you play the game at low sanity. It stops trying to mess with the character and show you that, oh yeah, the characters in-game are hallucinating. It starts going for the player and does such a fantastic job at it. Like, there's a couple of those effects that... And yeah, that's the other thing. It does it randomly. It's a series of random checks, so it could happen at whatever time. Okay, let's hope we don't get got. Round. But there's some that didn't date too well because it tries to convince you that your TV is muted or something. Which, unfortunately, the UI for TVs has changed to a point that isn't really
You should have run.
convincing.
Instead, you will die. Where is the essence of Mantarok?
But it does such a great job of messing directly with the player. Which is why I really wanted to play and show it off, because this is...
Where is it?
Largely the only game that
Ask again, child.
tries to do this.
Very well, then. You will succumb to the horrors of oblivion.
Ooh. She got toasted. Oblivion? Yeah, that's a really good game. Had Patrick Stewart in it. 10 out of 10. I actually probably like Oblivion a little more than Skyrim just because it has unarmed and acrobatics and skills. They're just more fun. Ah. There we go. I love that. In order to find new pages, you essentially learn from what the last people that you read about in the book go through, and then replicate it. Oh yeah, Skyblivion. I've seen that. That looks so cool.
Thy presence is long missed, my liege.
The universe is a yawning chasm, filled with emptiness and the puerile meanderings of sentience. Why should you deserve special?
Oh yeah, so is Ohio, but we keep that as a state.
I am your servant, my lord. As always, that and nothing more.
Yes, that and nothing more. What revelations do you bring me?
My meditations reveal a flaw in our plan.
Our plan, Augustus? Mantarok is a shadow ebbing in the light of our glory. It and the others are slow, weak, bound by the realm of the universe. Unable to unite to fight a common foe, they will fall one by one. Unfortunately, this is beyond your understanding. The binding of Mantarok will seal their fate as its power over us.
It's kind of good to see Pius is just a yes man to this thing.
Walls of its own magic.
But what of its essence? Is that not the core of its remaining power?
Upon my seeping into the corporeal world, I will be the dominant over all, Mantarok included. Your worries are unfounded. You must turn your attention to Charlemagne the Frank. His continued presence within the world is far more serious to our cause.
As you wish, Master. He will be dead before the week is out.
Pretty much. It's the same thing as when you go to visit an old-time college friend and they haven't changed.
The endeavors of mankind are mere puppetry at the hands of the ancients.
Still talking about philosophy.
Whenever a king vows reform, the ancients move quickly to stifle it. Under the auspices of Emperor Charlemagne the Frank, the new Holy Roman Empire was at the height of its power.
814 AD. Bum, bum.
Hanc mit ad dominum et imperatorum nostrum, Carolum magnum Francum.
Deliver this to our Lord and Emperor Charlemagne the Frank. No one but him must see it. They are words for his eyes only. At once.
And then what do we immediately do? But make a bad decision. I swear, the common thread of this family is that they just make bad decisions.
This was meant for Charlemagne, then what will become of him? I have to warn him of this treachery.
Like, Alex got into this through poor decisions. This guy, Anthony, same thing. Elia, also bad decision maker. Right, first things first. Pius Augustus. Oh yeah, we destroyed this statue. Elia. And 1, 2, 3. This bridge is okay. Who in their right mind would... Oh, right, he makes bad decisions. Shan't he claim the tone of eternal darkness? No! But here we are. Monk does not wish to be disturbed. Blue urn. Addled by Anthony's distraction, Monk was to be left alone. Just some books. Array of books, tomes, and just some books. And in this part, I spent like a good 30 minutes in this section. Because Monk Corley greets Anthony, however, he brings grave news of the loss of one of his order, who fell from the tower to his death. Stone his guard, leaving Anthony wondering if indeed this is the truth. They're in the middle of a funeral. Should I open the casket at a funeral? Why? Why on earth would you go into the room echoing with disembodied screams and pick up a skin book, a giant bone hand, it's even worse. The floor is made of screaming faces.
Oh my God, what is it? This devil's work. We should get out of here.
Some have proven what we have feared the most.
And then somehow the correct way forward is to
victim of great evil.
Disrupt a funeral.
Look how his body has been defiled, as if something has burst out from inside him. Here, take this for your protection. And find the bishop. He must be informed of this horrible discovery.
Oh, at least I got a Scaramouche axe. A Scaramouche. Scaramouche, will you do the fandango? Well, equip that. Use that. Fumbling around, the urn slips from Anthony's stiff fingers, dashing itself onto fragments as it hit the floor. But I did get a magical rune. This is a cool feature of the game, the magic system. Essentially, you have a handful of runes that form kind of their own grammar. Collecting, combining runes in different ways. Different spells can be created. Spells are magical incantations that enhance a character's natural abilities. Spell list is an inventory to all spell information that has been acquired. Allow the player to select which spells to cast, examine, or assign convenient quick spells. New spells is crafting. Runes is the components, and then quick spells is hotkeys. It does not have enough component to attempt. But essentially, they have like alignment, one of the handful of elder gods. Direction, like a verb. Ew. That ain't good. Jeez. Should get some more sun there, my dude. And then also a size, which describe the amount of power that a spell will have. More points within that circle, the stronger it will be. And need one more. I don't remember where it is. Monks of Tones manuscript book for... Oh! Of course! The old bookshelf passageway. Okay, for a guy who's suffering zombification, this dude has some pretty good sanity. him with the knife like it's a giant lawn dart. I love this game. Yeah. Alright, hands off the priest. Don't look at him. There we are. Grateful for his life, the monk tells Anthony what happened. He was carrying a sacred urn from the baptismal font when he was confronted by the bishop, who was brandishing a large blade and his eyes burned with the evil fire. Frightened, the monk dropped the urn out of the shock and ran. Returning to retrieve the urn, he found only the sword the bishop had left behind. With thanks, he gives the bishop's sword to Anthony. Oh yeah, this is GameCube era. They tried their best. They really did. Oh. Alright, I got the... I can mix them. And this is something that I talked about when I was playing, like, Zelda Wind Waker, that some games age a whole lot better. And it largely depends on art style. The more realistic the style... Oh, cool. Magical Codex. Runes cannot be understood without a codex. Without a codex, runes in your possession will remain a mystery. So you have to find... I think this is alignment, this is verb, and then this is target. So you have Magromor, item. Alright. Give me the juice. Ooh, I should be able to make a new spell. That and Magromor? Yeah! What happens if I do, Magromor that? What? Okay. Sign. We'll put this on Y. That's just magic meter regenerates and moving. Using ancient eldritch power in order to simply fix things. I'm sure that's what eldritch magic is for. Being a substitute for crazy glue. Oh, and fighting. Wait, did I downed that dude in one hit. Oh, I understand. So I think I'd have to check one of the charts before, but basically there's a rock, paper, scissors arrangement with all the mooks. So I have the power of the red elder gods. And yeah, give me that. And red beats blue, the guy that Pius is working for. Wait, that doesn't sound right. Point is, I think I have something that is, like, effective against these guys. The particle effects. Good enough. Check. Single hand sword. Blah, blah, blah. Let me check what the runes are. Oh, yeah. Chudderga. So that is the Red Elder God, which I think gets a leg up over... Or no, I think he's weak. I'd have to check. Hold on. Just hit him twice in the head and they'll solve the problem. Well, there's kind of a rock, paper, scissors system going on here, which, if you're able to collect and use your magic correctly... Sanity of... Stream's getting raided by... Welcome in, everyone. Give a shout out to... Sierra, thank you so much for raiding. How was the stream? I saw playing Oblivion a bit earlier. Did you get out of jail or still lost there? But thank you all for raiding, coming by. If you have to raid and run, then by all means, or do whatever you have to do for post-stream. Stream is a whole lot of work, so yeah, go get that rest. And maybe... I'm not convinced that this isn't just a sanity effect, and we have to wait this out, and then it'll just all go away like it never even happened. But yeah, we are playing Eternal Darkness, Sanity's Requiem, a horror-themed game that, at low sanity levels, messes with you so much, and it's a glorious thing. I got a while ago because a blue screen of death popped up and said, hey, memory got corrupted. Oh, Lumi, how are you doing? I'm glad to see you around here. I hope you're doing good today. And for the raiders who just came in, a quick introduction. Got that. I am Eldritch Horror of Bread, and Eldritch Horror from Beyond Reality that found an abandoned Blockbuster video full of old games and decided, I should make this everyone else's problem. So here I am. I stream mostly retro and a bunch of weird hidden gems like this one. Such a cool effect. Thank you, and welcome in, Sierra. I'm glad to see you all here. And also, let me just try one more. Shout out for Lumiraz. Hell yeah. There's a variety of games as... Oh, wait, the enchant item's already on there. I've seen this game before. Kind of. It's a GameCube-based horror game that, unfortunately, the company behind it became bankrupt. Oh. And folded soon after. They had another game that they wanted to be their, like, magnum opus. And that completely flopped and was unfinished. So this game, despite being, like, not only the first M-rated game that was released on the GameCube by Nintendo, it's also pretty highly regarded for both story, having a pretty good combat system, and the sanity effects. So every time you're seen by an enemy, your sanity lowers a bit.
You have come to return my book. Very well then. For your efforts, I promise a quick...
And at lower levels, it starts messing with the player itself. Like, I don't think I'm low enough. Oh wow, he's just draining. But it'll convince you of things like you walk into a room full of enemies and, oh yeah, your controller's disconnected. please plug it back in. And it will not... Oh, Bishop's Keep, perfect. It will not let you proceed until they're basically beaten you half to death. It'll say, oh yeah, your memory is corrupted and all the saves are dead. It'll mute the game itself and try to convince you that your TV's muted itself. It's... Yeah, and some of them... Oh, he's gone. Some of them don't really hold up anymore because, like, with the muting thing, ugh. Things are not looking good for Anthony here. Things are really not looking good for him. Like, it uses early 2000s TV UI, so it's kind of easy to tell. But for the memory corruption issue, that one got me. That's the one that got me earlier because it blue screened to death, and like, I know enough that this is likely. This could be a problem, right?
What's going on here?
That's a good question, Anthony. That is a good question. Trapper dimension sprawls in every direction. While in this place, magic cannot be cast and humans are subjected to odd phenomena. The portals cycle from color to color as time progresses, and only the quick will escape. So... Oh, no, the tutorial took too long. Depending on where you... Trappers are actually more annoying than dangerous, because if I hit, like, a portal that was a different color than purple, if I hit red, I would have gotten a health restoration screen. Trappers have no eyes, but can sense sound very well. If Anthony can sneak past them, something won't be trouble. Like, there's health restoration as an option, sanity, and magic, if I'm fast enough. See, this is what I'm talking about for sanity effects. I appear to be on the ceiling. Okay. There we go. I should probably be at least a little mindful of my sanity, because when it completely bottoms out, like it is now, being seen by monsters does start draining my health. Hey, you have anything to say? One Campbell's around nervously as if half expecting the demonic bishop to return at any moment. Sunglasses. We're going, we don't need tutorials. Immediately drives into the car in front of me. Ah, the eternal mood. Oh, God. That was an enemy I killed on my way down here. I mean, this is technically cosmic horror, so it would be weirder if the main characters didn't get horribly mutilated in every way possible. But still, it's not like early Resident Evil horror. Ugh. Where it's not really trying to be a horror game, but it is pretty good at being a thriller. There we go. And it has its moments. Holy shit! Okay. Items enchanted with red are really good against... Wait, what? Okay. That's a full level of zombification. I'm pretty sure that's a sanity effect, but but of all of the ones that happened to Anthony, that is the that is the perfect one.
Really happening?
I just, excuse me, coming through. You lose arm privileges. God. Muffled voices emanate from inside the bishop's visiting chamber. However, his door is locked and Anthony will need the bishop's key to enter and gain our... Yeah, I feel so bad for this dude. Like, he's... Like, he got zombified by accident, and... And he just gets there and fails.
His fate was decided many centuries ago, as is the fate of
He deserved better.
world. Despite your faith, there is little to save you from the power of Ulyan.
The Bone Thieves. Fortunately, things don't really get better for many of these people. Yeah, that reminds me of something that I found, or that I noticed from... What? Okay, the knock on the door. Okay. Oh, Alex's sanity is lowered. Well, I suppose it makes sense given what she's been reading, but... Yeah, that means... This is supposed to... That means in between chapters I can get sanity effects too. This seems to really like the door knocking one. Well, let's see if there's anyone at the door. Call of the mansion beckons to Alex, drawing her back to uncover the family secrets it hides. Alex will not leave till she has learned what happened to her grandfather. Alright, fair enough. Well, to the second floor we go. Yeah. Key comes apart in the lock. The key to the second floor is broken. Perhaps there's a way of repairing it? Ooh. There we go. Good as new. Oh, right. I don't like that. Ugh. Was that the wall bleeding? You know, for as much as I don't like what's going on in between with Alex's sanity, I'm feeling a little bit better to know that at least I have the potential to get a revolver. One of the drawers in the dresser curiously has no keyhole, and its place is designed a small triangular design is flanked by a magical symbol. Do I have the equipment Is that Cheddarga? No. I don't think I have the rune for that. Oh. I found a page from the journal of Maximilian Rovius. Everything that is bright in my life now engulfed me in darkness. I fed on the light of truth, yet starved on the shadows of lies. I have learned through my lifetime, but no less than a newborn baby. Ah! Ugh. Forgot about that. Yeah, that's... The wall's bleeding, too. Is... My sanity... I guess these are all minor effects right now, but... Jump scare, why? Jump scare because screw us. God. This is very quickly turning. Oh, chapter pages hastily stashed behind the frame of the painting. The Gift of Forever. See, aroma hangs in the air and a layer of fine dust on all surfaces of the room. It seems as if almost no one has been in here for a long time. Almost like a museum. Okay, I see a shotgun in there. Can I please have it? Oh, maybe I can use the dresser key. Nope. Oh, nothing more to do but go into the next chapter.
Dreams. Modern psychology offers only unproven theories. Some see them as the meaningless tossing and turning of a brain settling into a restful sleep. Others see them as laden with symbols of our unconscious desires. To still others, dreams represent the upwelling of the archetypes, normally hidden deep within the recesses of the human collective unconscious.
Carl Jung. Wonder when you showed up here.
After a brush with the ancients, our dreams metamorphosize into nightmares.
That's one thing that, despite what the channel would tell you, I actually don't really like cosmic horror as a genre. At least part of it is because it's kind of associated with a lot of really questionable science, like Jung and other kind of
you ignore
weird
all my
things.
events. You dominate my dreams, and I can think of nothing else. I fear I desire you many 100 times more than you love me.
My life has
what a
become a
perfect
dream.
chapter to hit during Valentine's Day.
For weeks, I have dreamed of an ancient treasure, so precious that it changes all life around it. It must be mine, Karim. If you truly desire me, as you say, then you will find this for me. Bring this treasure to me, and I will be yours. Both of our dreams will come true.
I need nothing more than you. You have enthralled me to the point where I can think of nothing else. Promise, if I leave, you will not forget about me.
You need not worry. I desire nothing more than the treasure that you seek. Leave now, Karim, and I shall await you.
My dude, you are being played. This is a toxic relationship you're trying to get yourself into. Oh, cool. Let's see what we have here. Nothing good, nothing good. Yeah. Oh. Oh, we're back. Does this... Doesn't tell me where it is, but let's see. We have a Tulwar, chakrams, and talisman. Yep. Back into the room of the Tome of Eternal Darkness, with the screaming floors, the mysterious statues, and of course the skeletal hand holding a book bound in human flesh. Do not take. Ah, but if we don't take it, then we're just going to spend much longer in the... That isn't... I do not like how small that skeleton is. Okay, you lose a head. You lose a head. You lose a head. Be gone, heads. Arm. And technically what I should be doing every time I kill something is finish them off to regain some sanity. But if you actually take care to manage your sanity levels and do a good job at it, you miss out on, like, all the effects. That's the point of the game. Ooh. I'll enchant that. This seems to be pretty good against these guys. Like, what? She was vaguely resembling a man stands atop a low pedestal. Like, what's the point of the game if not for all the fun effects? Oh, rune, give me. There we go. Still not the one that matched in the dresser. Examine. Arcane Shrine dominates the room. Braziers surround the edge, while a larger one tops its summit. No doubt each one will be filled with incense, facilitate prayer to insidious deities. Oh. Interesting. Looks like the first step... Oh. Yeah, I'll take a torch. Those can be useful. Oh, perfect. Wait, that's the rune we need. That's the rune that was on the dresser. Oil of. Yeah. Oh. So it's another alignment rune. It's for the Oilith Eldritch Horror that's currently the, I guess, the main antagonist of this run. Okay, you take off an arm, you take off an arm. Yeah, that's a baby crying in the background. Do not like that. Yes, yes, take me out of here. Yeah. Are these guys going to jump me? Sounds like they might. Tells man lies dead, anointed in blood from the ravages of Tolwar sword. The wounds, deep and numerous, seep fresh blood. Precise yet powerful, results in man's actions, not a monster's. Guard Tolwar. Karen can now wield 2 Ooh. There we... Ah! No, I'm sorry I took your sword, dude. I'm sorry, he just, like, hauled right up, so chill, and punched me in the face. Ah! What the? What the heck are you? Don't answer that. I'm fine not knowing. Another dead man. Who were these men whose corpses litter the dungeon? Unwary soldiers who stumbled inside, or grave robbers looking to plunder it? A crumpled scroll lies under the dead man's curled fingers. Ooh, recover. That's going to be relevant. What? Okay, good thing I found their weakness. Total decapitation. Okay. I guess we hope we don't explode next time. Let me check what spells I can do. What that recover. Those spells enable transfer magical power from the environment to the self. Restoration of the body, spirit, and mind. Spell purchase. This requires Narrowcanth and Santak. Treasure Ola, Magrimore. Okay, so we just straight up need more runes. I can't believe I blew up trying to cast. It's hilarious. Hello. I now realize darkness has come. Ah. This might not go well. Run away, run away, run away. Come on, heal, 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 heal. Heal faster! Okay, good to know, good to know. He cannot follow me outside. We're just going to use all of this. And oh, I have an idea. Oh, yes. Blue? Ah, shoot, I was trying for green, but you know what? I'll take what I can get. Wait, that... Oh my god, I hate that. There, we have a little bit of sanity. More magic, which isn't particularly useful. I'm just going to leave. That was not... I was expecting to take advantage of recovering in there. That didn't happen. So I'm just going to throw things at him. And hope for the best. Quit. Come on, come on, come on. He only has one head left. Yes! Oh, that was close. Magical rune. Oh, Santak. That's the one I needed. New spell. Shattered Gird. Santak. This one. There we go. Sign. That's going on recover. This is going somewhere else. Ah, there we go. That is going to make things so much more easy. Just having good healing. You good, Mike dude? Nope, nope, guess he's not.
This isn't really happening.
Bro just pieced out of there. Like, no, I see the ladder. I know what to do. But don't worry. I got... Oh!
My dear Alex, I will always be at your side. There are times when insanity takes hold, and nothing seems right. During those times, I will help you. Fear not, for I will keep the darkness away.
Wait. Did Kareem just have an hallucination of Alex having a hallucination of her dead uncle? Techniques, components. Necrant. Ah, perfect. H ceiling has collapsed, creating an impassable pile of rubble that blocks the doorway. Yeah, I think you're right, Saren. This is just pure copium. Ooh. Wait, this is the large Ram Dao broadsword protrudes from a solid pedestal made of stone. Waits its next owner. Jagreen, yes. Ram Dao. Oh, I can't wait to ram this down everyone's throat. And we finish for some sanity. As we just, I guess, stab this writhing pile of pelvises. Oh, that is amazing. Alright, wave 2. Lock on. I love this sword. Can I get this sword elsewhere? God. Man. Oh, back in the game, back in the game, back in the game. Yes, please. Let's make this do... Let's make this do more damage to these guys. Oh, I just realized when he casts a spell, it actually does speak the entire sentence. Just wanted to add that quote onto this list because I love the random things that I forget I've said during streams. Oh, Bone Thief. Bone Thieves. Spectre's just racing. There we go. You just get out of here. I said get. I think I said that one about the penguins from Super Mario 64. I don't really remember. Oh, I just remembered something because I was doing a little reading up on this game to get like the context of like what else the developer had made and a little bit of trivia. And if you cast Recover with the rune we just got as the focus, it should technically restore magic. What it does is restore the same amount of magic used to cast it in the first place. Yeah, with them, enchant that down. And I think now, metallic plaque replaces the lock. A colored sigil is engraved in the metal above the wide slot. The slot appears to be wide enough to insert a large blade. Oh, right. Use. Get in there. There we go. Oh! Okay, I think I understand the enchantment system now. That every Eldritch Horror who you invoke their name in order to enchant your weapon has a different effect, which I'm pretty sure matches along with what their monsters' effects do. So, like, the blue on my blade right now will drain creatures' magic if they even have a magic meter. Red will make it hit generally harder, and green, I think, does something with the sanity. Oh, shoot. Guess we're going back in the Trapper dimension. Oh. Green. Yes. I could use just a bit of sanity in case there's a boss or something. So the reason I was getting like one-hit kill on blue monsters is because they're probably a bit more frail to begin with. And I was enchanting the blade with red. But I can do the same thing to red monsters by enchanting it to blue, because in the rock, paper, scissors system, that's what red monsters are weak to. Ruby effigy. Yeah. Oh, shoot. Let me check the map. That... I don't think that tells me much of anything. I'm not sure where to put these effigies. That way's tapped out. maybe there's something back over here? And up, which I have to deal with the trappers again. Now. They all got me, every single one of them. Oh. Fuck, do not. Okay, I think... Yeah, purple. I just want to get out of here with that thing guarding red. Excuse me. Pardon me. Excuse me. Don't see me. I understand now why these things are actually considered a threat. Yeah, let's just leave. Because at first, if they're on the line, just those black things, it's like, oh, cool. Free stat restore. Oh. Oh, there's another way I haven't gone. Let's try this way. No, wait, I've gone this way. I'll still go that way, just to explore it fully. What happens if I... No. Oh! Hey, Lucas Boo. Nice to see you around here. Hope you're having a good day and enjoying your time here. We are playing Eternal Darkness, Sanity's Requiem, a cosmic horror themed, I guess more of a thriller game. And, currently lost. We have a big sword that can do some impressive things to these zombies. But as for any idea of where we're supposed to be going, I have tapped out. Here? Oh, just 0-0. Okay, good to know. Thanks for letting me know about that. Okay, where the heck would I use this thing? Because I'm thinking I have to go back through here because there's some corpses that haven't risen as zombies yet. One of my favorite chapters. Oh, so you played it before. Yeah, I've been enjoying it so far. I've done, like, a little... This is about the extent of where I've played, like, played it many times. Nice. I think I have stopped because I ended up just getting demolished by the horror that was in this level that I had to beat first. Oh yeah, no, I'll check back in that room. And just decided, that's enough for tonight. And never really came back to it before now. But I've been enjoying it so much, and it's really kind of a shame that it's not one of the... It's not like a more well-known title on the GameCube. It was played in 2009. Nice. Maybe in here. That'd be back on the original GameCube. That reminds me of something. Nintendo rolling out like their next wave of emulators for the Switch with Game Boy and Game Boy Advance Virtual Console. I really hope that... Wait, was there... No. Doorway. Yeah, I'm just going to be using that everywhere until I find it. I really hope that they finally, at the very least, do something with GameCube and remastering it. True, backwards compatible with the Wii. That was one of the Wii's strongest features, that you could play your GameCube library on it. Sure, it didn't work because the Wii had a... Oh, something to examine. Link's feeling is given way. Oh! The one thing I never considered doing. Climbing over. No, I need... Hope I can get this on. Fun tide. Nope, not that one. Rammed out. Retreat! Retreat quick! Yeah, it's just a shame that the Wii didn't quite have the... It didn't have the best design in terms of the disc port. Like, that was one of the weaknesses, that it got choked with dust and just could not really survive. What? Oh, you're kidding me. Alright. That's enough to dodge, get another task off. You're losing head privileges. One-shotted! I love the Ramdao so much! Oh, this is so much fun with this weapon. Oh, hello, weird blasphemous sculpture made from human skin and bone. Trestle of bones is cradled within this shrine, like a nightmarish book's hand beckoning to be used. Use. Oh! That was... That was the right thing. Yeah, it has... Oh, I am trapped in here. The art style and the design, like by modern standards, of course, it doesn't age well, because that's one problem that realism has, that more stylized things like Wind Waker last longer, but for what it's doing, for the horror and the creature design, it still holds up. Yeah, it does have, it has character, and it gets the point across with how twisted and gnarled these zombies and corpses are, how bloated the blue ones look, and it has just enough facial expression to get the idea of the characters, of the emotions of the characters in cutscene across. It's very well done. Haha! It's one of those things that you can kind of tell not every game that's released now has the same care to it. Like, I feel like... Oh, good, my sanity's gone. And sure, they might be good and polished experiences with good graphics. Oh. Use. Nope. Oh, this is the, artifact room. I hope this works. And another heal while he's still over there. The heal spell. How did I get by without you? Answers poorly. Yeah, and I did kind of get interrupted before I finished the thought by myself, which happens often here. But that is true. Graphics don't mean good gameplay or game, and it's important to look. Oh, sweet. And it's important to look at the whole product. Like, I think that's why a lot of indie games are doing pretty well and competitive. That they don't have like the same technology of a AAA release, but they have a lot of passion, care, and thought put in behind what their story and gameplay will be.
What happened to you?
Like, they're fun.
Things change, my dear Kareem. But even though my body is ravaged, I await you.
Who did this to you?
You were gone so long. I gave myself to a nobleman with a jealous mistress. She had me dragged from my bed, and in cruel revenge, flensed with knives.
Ew.
As the last blades were drawn across my body, and my blood pooled upon the floor, she cursed that I would only be with another in death.
So much for thinking only of me. I should never have left.
I have seen my folly, and have already paid dearly.
Dude,
I
toxic
see so
relationship
much more
here.
now. In death, I know the true value of the artifact which I asked you to find. And it is not for us to possess. If we are to be together again, you must make a sacrifice. Only when that is complete will we be together.
Sacrifice? Why should I do anything for you?
It's almost gotten the right thought.
You lied to me. Betrayed me. And you really don't look so good anymore.
You must forget the past. Despite who you are now, you will also be.
You really don't look very good anymore.
Just as I have. But the sacrifice must be made. We must remain here and guard the artifact. Dark things will come to claim it, and you must be strong to keep it from them.
No fear, Slay's creature is beyond mortal comprehension, and largely seems to only be won over by the whole thing of whole concept of the world will be destroyed if you don't. 10 out of 10. He at least had a bit of an idea of what to do. But yeah, no, that's at least one of the things that I kind of started streaming in order to promote, that a lot of these games were good. To be continued. Eternal Darkness, Eddie's Redemption. Oh, that was a demo. Imagine you're sitting around reading this book of Eldritch lore, and then you hallucinate that it is merely a demo. I think most characters seem surprised or scared by the fact this creature exists. Yeah, no fear. Stares into a wall. Resolute to do what he has to for some woman. So I think this lets me get... Yeah. Okay.
Hello?
Remember me, Alex?
This can't be happening.
Yeah. Oh, sweet. Know what to do with this. I kind of want to check upstairs for... I'll come... Yeah. I'll come back because I think there was something I could do. At this point, it is my first time. I've played up to like halfway through that last chapter, and at this point, balls are bleeding. That should be looked at. At this point, I am not really sure. I have a vague idea, but not really sure what to expect next. I'm excited to go through this game. Okay. Wallpaper in this section of the hallway is not... It's oddly marred, so the wall it sits on is not even with the rest of the room. Stained glass depicts a glowing medieval maiden, luminous even with the faint light of a setting sun. Maiden clasps a piece of parchment in her hands. Window gives Alex a strange feeling, almost as if it's magical and not really there. Glowing field of energy protects the window. Oh. Yeah, we'll give a couple of these a try. Let's see what busts this open. Not walking into it. Alright. Let's see if it's... I didn't think that was going to work, but let's see if like beats like here. Nope. So this is all stuff we're going to have to come back to. Hey Seth, how are you doing tonight? It's too dark in here to see anything. Perhaps the circuit's been broken? Ah! Thanks for the flood. We're playing an old thriller. Not really horror, but it definitely does do a great job of setting the tone, and I don't think there's anything left for me upstairs. Just wanted to check. And between the main draw of this game being all the weird sanity effects of what your characters are hallucinating, the more insane they go, it does such a great job of setting a mood and keeping it intense. Spraying Valentine's Day by myself, which I'm pretty chill about. That's good. It's good to have like a spice jar. To have a good outlook on that day if you're spending it alone, and it's better to be chill about that than angry or upset. So I'm glad that you're doing good. Ooh, the lurking horror. We're glad you're doing well. Alright, let's see what our enemies are up to this time. True. You are spending it online with us.
The future is yours. The light in the age of darkness has been extinguished. The pillar of flesh has been constructed.
Pillar of flesh, that sounds...
The master of chaos, the keeper of the ancients, is long dead. The planets will be in alignment soon. All is prepared for your arrival. I will begin the final incantation that will bring you into our world within days.
That doesn't
the next
sound good.
millennium will truly usher in a new age. Your guardians, now prepare the gate.
Oh. Here, this chapter page is removed. The spice jar is no longer needed. I'm doing good today. It was a little bit of a hectic day because I
will not argue that I was shocked by the sudden mention of one of my ancestors, the distinguished Dr. Maximilian Roivas.
Oh, I think we just saw him.
It chilled me to my bones. Where had this ancient book come from? How had my ancestor stumbled upon it? I feverishly began to read more, eager to learn his story. It seems that Maximilian had inherited his father's mansion, just as I had. Alone since the death of his wife, and since his children had their own adult lives, He explored the house to discover his family roots.
1760. But yeah, it was just kind of a hectic day because I had to fight with my doctor's office about refilling a prescription that...
It has been 2 weeks since the death of my father.
That took all day.
It's finally come to me to look over the mansion. Now, I am truly alone.
But...
and forced to start a new life.
It was an excuse to work from home all day. I was finally able to
make
stream, finally get some energy back.
Forefathers have to continue the family.
I feel like I've been in a bad habit the past couple weeks of
has its secrets, I'm sure.
not sleeping near as much as I should be.
I have to make them mine.
It's good that I finally seem to have gotten on a proper sleep schedule. Pick up flintlock pistol ammunition. This is cluttered with notes and writs, mostly business to do with the Rovias estate. Hinted by the voiceover when Elliot reads the book that Pius made the book. Yeah, although... Oh, medicine journal. So, Million's medical journal. Used to take notes on medical and pathological analysis. Lock pistol. French flintlock holster pistol is used from the 1680s. Muzzle-loaded pistol, the rate of fire is well. Alright, give me the gun. Yeah, I think just from the context that I've gathered, I thought it was made by Mantarok, that it all has to do with his kind of plans for and enabling people to move against all the other ones. State-of-the-art interior outhouse, polished teak and mahogany finish, truly a sight to behold and experience. Servant preoccupied with his duties. Door of the servants' quarters is securely locked. Maximilian, however, can't help but feel uneasy. An anonymous presence lurks behind the door, making the hairs on his neck stand on end. Stained glass window, resplendent with bright colors and exquisite workmanship. There's something odd about it. Perhaps a curious detail of its shapes and contents. Interesting. That's different in the modern day. Alright. What can we shoot? Oh, there's another door over here. Or maybe I'm thinking of something else. It's an open letter. Letter written with some precision in longhand. Dear friend, the antiquity of which you asked is indeed the Tome of Eternal Darkness, or a copy at least. Its secrets are still hidden from me, for I have been unable to read it, as have most scholars who have tried. It will remain within the sanctity of the mansion, for in the wrong hands it would be a powerful weapon. Peruse it if you will, but beware its magic. It is a harsh mistress. Aaron Rovius. Stone tablet card. Oh. Sim mutters under his breath, not realizing that Max is nearby. Appears to be distressed with his law of life, working all the time. Fair, fair. Interesting. What else do we have here? Ah. More flintlock ammo. Wouldn't make sense. True, it wouldn't make sense since Pius existed long before Elia. Oh, more ammo. But I'm not sure if he ever had the book, which I suppose would also make sense if he wrote it or compiled it. I'm not sure. I think that's something I'll have to keep in mind as I play the game and see what... Ah, another letter. And see what I can make of it. Because it would make sense if Pius did make it for him to have it on him for most of the game, or at least not misplace something with so much power. And it seems to just kind of pass from person to person without their knowledge or control. Ella's reading it, it changes to his voice while she is reading in her heads. You know, that's a good point. That's a good point. Letter scrawled with a panicked hand clouded with ink. Dear friend, the house has been forsaken by the ancients. I dare not enter it for fear of my mortal soul. I suggest that you leave also. Bring the book, and it is far more potent tool than you have learned. Well, may swing the balance in our favor. Aerovius. And that's the fun thing about theorizing of games. There is another one. There is plenty of conjuncture and theories that you can make. And that's about half the fun of talking about it. Or about games to people. Because there is a good argument for pump handle. All mine now. For at least looking at games and trying to, well, really anything. Stories, books, media. It's just one of the things that you find. Media analysis is kind of fun. There's something written beneath the image. When darkness spread its wing before my master, Ulyath's greatest foe, the path to truth will be open. Ah, there's the flow chart. So red is strong against green, is strong against blue, strong against red, with purple in the middle. With this weird. That seems like Pius would seems something like Age Flintlock pistol. Interesting. Thank you so much for the lurk, Sith, and hope you're having a good night. And good to see you around. The middle of the painting is Mantarok. Yeah, good old Corpsey. Or as I like to call him, Boss. Cursed Scroll of Age parchment is just some dusty books. Reveal invisible. Wait, let me check the map. Oh, I think this is the old connection to the recent Rovius' study. That is a good... Yeah, you make a good point. I forget that this doesn't auto-save. Max lifts the Tome of Eternal Darkness. The letter slips out from between its pages. Deftly, Max catches it as it drops towards the floor. Yes. Because I forget to do that quite often. R3. Check. Dear friend, as I suspected, the ruins of Enga, the blasted necropolis, lie deep under the site of the mansion. Cursed servants of Ulyath are so close I can almost hear their chittering. The secret opening in the basement. From there we can gain access. I urge you to gather some men and seal it. Or better still, destroy the damned place. I've stowed something that you find useful in the upper level. Look to the light and you'll find it. I wish I could be at your side, but my ailment worsens daily and I know my time is short. AR. Right, so... I'm just going to kind of... Ah, shoot, I don't have anything that's good against blue. Fight me! Come on! How about you? Ha 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 ha! Please tell me this is the last alignment room. Discover the reveal. Oh, perfect. Shagura, Nakaroth, Redgormer. Let me see what I can make. Absorb, Reject. Because I am just making these at random and seeing if I can discover shit. Reject self. Project area. Sweet. Project item. Oh, enchant item spell. Absorb item. Absorb area. Reveal invisible. Okay, that makes sense. Absorb self. Oh, recovers. Let me assign that to something. And you know what? We're just going to have to see what this does manually. Attempt autopsy.
2 plus 2.
Ooh. When an autopsy has been performed, Max can view the new entry by turning to the journal section of the tome and selecting autopsy at the bottom of the page. Ulgoth horror. Although the creature has no eyes, it is far from blind. The horror's latent energy causes an electrical discharge as it comes close. That's pretty cool. Finish him! There we are. I think I saw Bing Maxwell Curtis. Good day. How was it? You know, these servants are made of sterner stuff. Yeah. They see all that and just think, I have to stay at work. Darkness is coming. Well, guess I have to save at the beginning. Okay. I feel like reveal invisible spell needs... Oh, an envelope fallen behind the pedestal. Fallen perhaps, been hidden there. Despite his excitement as discovering, Max senses something odd about it, sense of evil. That is a rune. Ah! Get off! Well, that explains why the window was different in 2000. Ah. Just for good measure. Check. No, it isn't journal. Bone thief. Creatures who wear skins of people to protect itself. Severing its neck kills the creature instantly. Good to know. Good to know. Wait. What happens if I do feel invisible? Still locked. Oh, right. Right, I have to check that out. Blob of Welton Max on rune is pressed into the wax. Appears to be something heavy inside. Ooh. one of Max's father's aides. And basement key. Dear friend, as I expected, the beasts are drawing closer to our discovery. They want the book for themselves, it seems, and do not want us to have it in our possession. I've taken steps to ensure that their ilk will not touch the key in this envelope, should you fall prey to their claws. The envelope contains the basement key. It has been sealed with corrosive magic. If one not aligned to us tries to handle it, it will be released inflicting pain, suffering a grievous blow to their sanity, should they have any left. Be swift with your task. I might not have been aligned to their energy. Wait. Hey, no, I don't want to. I guess I have to. Yep. It's trying to get him out of there. Which, in hindsight, I suppose there's not really anything you can do for a bone-thieved person. Like, it's kind of a face-hugger situation. You're not getting them out. Nothing. There's... You good? As she turns about looking for something, I might have brushed past his legs, shrieking and uttering his... Okay, it feels like there has... Feels like there has to be a bone thief in here. But that's what the dude was reacting against. Or here? Wait. Wait, I know. Reveal invisible. Cast PowerPoint. And it makes sense. Oh, it appears that the effect is just up. Well, to the basement, I suppose. Oh. Cast that to see if it helps. I can't really see what color this guy is, so I don't know what to... So I can't... my guess is green. I'll take one. Yeah, he's doing sanity damage, so definitely green. Enchant item. Ah. I don't think that's an option. Go on, run, run, quick! Gotta power that up. There we go. heal quick too, because I have a good amount of magic. Bad amount of sanity, but you know what? What else is new? Close. Not as bad as the red ones, but... Oh. Oh. Ah. Quit it. You too. I feel like if I do things in a different order, I might be able to save these people from getting bone thefted, but I'm not sure. Shoot, I have to... I'm going to try and keep the flintlocks being the things that are enchanted. Nope. Enchant item, that alignment.
Enter by Selton.
My thought is that if I have another idea. Is that if all the problems are blue things, then keeping it green will keep it weak to them. There we go. Ah, yes. Door's locked. That would be the basement key. Now, the better I am at keeping their weaknesses in mind. Oh my god, you got shot through the head twice. You have no right to still be walking. You do not have the rights. That's a bone thief. Ah! Oh! Ah! I should definitely be enchanting the saber the same way. I love the kick. Oh, paper. Yes. Damage field. I think I need that. Pump handle. Oh, this is going to take forever. To drain a well deep enough to be meaningful. Anything useful? Yes. And then better enchant it quick. Visible. Oh, I had the stuff for that. Cool. Cast with that and enchant.
Enter by Selton.
I love the voice acting on all the Eldritch Horrors in this that speak their own spells. That was weird. Oh. Oh. I guess I didn't need that rune. Damage. Shadowgur, Bangkok, Red. Ooh, that gives me an idea for a new spell. Shadowgur, Protect. Stealth. Protect. Item. Nope. Protect. Stealth area. Reject. Attempt autopsy. Yes, yes, yes.
Fabulous.
And just a quick little finish. Wonder what... I'm really interested in where this story is going. Max is incredulous of the sight. A desolate ruin of a fantastic city, built into a huge, naturally formed cave. Jutting spires and looming buildings poke through the dense fogs. Light ebbs through the city, crackling in the wake of energy spilling from a light source held aloft by unseen forces. I really wish that Nintendo would do some remakes. Like, I know that there's some issues like rights. The company that made this has long since been defunct, but people are still holding hope to a sequel to this game. So the guy who owns the rights is probably chittering. It's probably going to be holding on to things too tightly for a remake. Okay. Well, I don't know what to make of that, but oh, okay, so that removed my enchantment. Cast with insanity. I'm thinking this is a shield, which should protect me from this particular brand of magic. Spell list enchant items with insanity and
Enter by Admiral Seldon.
oh, let's try this out. Ah, I only reloaded once. Dang it. Ooh, I have another idea that I want to try. Damage field. Cast. There. Alright. This time you're getting it close. Oh. Seemed to do something. Go on down in here and fight. Maybe damage field? Or, huh. Weird. I'm not sure what to make of that spell. Don't still be alive, don't still be alive, don't still be alive.
The accursed beast was dead, but not without its toll on me. That was but one, and there was an entire city of them. I could not hope to fight them all alone. I knew I had to get help. I knew there was a way. I just had to find it.
months later. What?
I tried to tell them, but they wouldn't listen to me. Damn them. Damn their eyes. They didn't believe me. Strange creatures. The world in peril from unseen foes.
Oh, no.
Darkness. Instead, they jeered and threw me into this forsaken place. A place of empty souls and fevered thoughts, reeking of fetor and decay, thinking me mad with delirium. The fools cast away their hopes of salvation, but locking me in this damned asylum. May the rats eat your eyes! I am now lost to your cause! The darkness comes! It will damn us all!
It's a hallucination when we got to the bottom of the well. Jefferson Coombs Sanitarium, Rhode Island. Ugh. You know, I have a feeling that nowhere in this game we will go will ever be more horrifying than a real-world insane asylum. Because, let's be real. Yeah, it's the same office. Interesting. 00, thank you so much for following. I feel like you were timing that for a good jump scare, which is really the whole reason I got the throwing system. Let's see. I don't think we have what we need to deal with this yet. Ugh, I hate the knocking. Yeah, the throwing and follow alerts, Door's locked. Do I? Nope. Still have the dresser key. I should probably tune the volume, but you know what? They're good at alerting me that something has happened. You know, I might be lonely tonight, but not to worry, because I got myself a date with my crush on February 30th. Note to self. Mess with the space-time continuum tonight, explicitly for Cloud's benefit. Glad that you can make it. Well, actually, in all honesty, if you're looking for a date and something fell through, rather have you, okay, that was a puzzle I solved earlier. Rather if people were looking for something, they'd be busy tonight, but glad that you're here, and I hope that you're doing well. I appreciate it, at least. And hey, you're spending the Valentine's Day here with all of us. In this place where the walls bleed and the statues' heads look at you. Give in to madness. It's already too late. Okay, I feel like I learned something. Oh. When in doubt, start casting Castaway. Someone is looking at me. Oh, here. That is spell list. New spell. So I know. Oh, that's what it is. Cast with this. Feel invisible spell made a keyhole appear. Dresser appears to still be locked, however. Perfect, we can finally use this damn key. Yes. Chrome finished revolver and a tattered page from the Tome of Eternal Darkness. And a journey into darkness. Fun guy, go. Thank you so much for coming by, and thank you for the follow. I'm glad you had a good time, and hope you have a good night. Really appreciate it.
Soon, the heart will be in our possession, my liege.
Never underestimate the power of Mantorok. Even in death, it corrodes all about itself.
It is unguarded. The presence of the corpse god causes fear in all who come near it. It has torn entire villages asunder and made the region uninhabitable. Only the foolish would venture near it.
Even so, what may be easy to take may be easily taken away.
Fear not. For centuries we have searched for something that was before us all the time. Mantorok's essence never left the city temple, and with it located, we are one step closer to your freedom, Master.
Yes,
Pious. It was literally in front of you twice and you never noticed. Alright. Check. Smith & Wesson Model 37 was one of the smallest revolvers in the Smith & Wesson family. Double-action revolvers capable of firing 38 special ammunition, which allows for extra stopping power. Point is, we have a revolver now, and I am more than happy about that fact. Okay, let's do this.
The Ancients' influence was incredible. From all walks of life to all parts of the world, their tendrils crept and wrought their insidious damage. Their prisons decayed constantly as their guardians' work continued.
I just thought of something.
I discovered mention of a breakthrough in satellite radar imaging that revealed the presence of a hitherto unknown temple mound in the Angkor Thom region of Cambodia. An archaeologist of some repute, Dr. Edwin Lindsay, took it upon himself to investigate the area, to reveal the secrets of history. Unfortunately, the local government at the time thought differently, requiring that Lindsay find other means into the country and to finance the expedition. He found these in Paul Augustine, a collector of rare items who professed an interest in the discovery.
Story of so much science and archaeology.
After a dysentery-riddled 2-week venture, Lindsay and Augustine located the remains of an ancient city temple.
Unfortunately, funding for that sort of thing isn't as common and hard to get. At least as common as the archaeologists would like.
Yes, this is it. It has to be. I hadn't expected the information to pan out, but here it is. The satellite data was correct.
For years, I have searched for it without success. Here, all along, clouded from us beneath the great ancient's insidious magic. I am very pleased with your performance, Dr. Lindsay. Very pleased. In fact, so pleased that I will give you an early bonus.
This Indiana Jones motherfucker.
My God!
I love this man.
You are a scholar, Dr. Lindsay, not a warrior. In that regard, I have several centuries more experience than you. Don't be a fool. Die quietly. And you will not suffer. You cannot escape me, Lindsay. This place will be your tomb, just as it is Mantorok's. Guardians of Ulyav, kill him!
Looks like a Muppet. Wait, do I... Shotgun shells, 45 pistol, torch, brush, kukuri? Oh, you're using the shotgun for this. Heavy impact super. Ah, I don't have the book, so I don't have magic. Am I missing? Okay, we're just going to wait for it to flare. There's the blood. Reload. Choke, choke, choke. And always switch to a melee weapon. Ain't worth the bullets. Oh, 27 shotgun shells and... Seriously, I can't partial reload. Since 1907, the weapon... Wait. 1906... I'm going to have to... Just for my own curiosity, I'm going to have to look up the 1911, because I thought it was called the 1911 because it was made in 1911. Salmon. Statue of seated goddess where neck wrists should bear jewelry are merely worn grooves and flecks of bronze dust. They've been stolen by grave robbers. Yeah, so I had a feeling when this chapter loaded that I probably should have, when I first came through, had backtracked to place the bronze necklace onto that statue. Because that might have opened an extra path for me. Soft bristle brush designed for cleaning dirt and dust from damage without. Poor guy's winded. Okay. So I know this is a door for my first time here. Another thing. Should save. Although... Oh. Here we go. That's what I saw. Oh! Bronze bracelet has been discovered under the covering on the floor. There's one, which open. Ah, I see. Opens the side paths. Ah, the fun of a game with melee combat predominantly. Once you have modern weapons, the glorious thing. Oh, first things. Actually, no. First things first, damage field. Check. Time scroll. This thing exerts a force of mystical power within the confines of its rune. Nothing met. Ah. Nice. I like that spell. Carving represents the growth of the human. This is so much more detailed than the first time through. Its intelligence and development of society foreshadows the decline of humanity. This is humanity's dusk. Interesting. Alcove carries an array of candles, arranged to reflect the time of day. Curious how they are still lit. How's it possible? Good question, Doctor. Oh. Oh, this is so much more hard than the first time. Yes. Take that. Because you can actually accidentally stumble on these trap triggers this time. Or shroud with dense cobwebs. Oh, well, I know what to do with that. God, he's so well prepared. And the torch is actually useful. Oh. Speaking of useful. Oh, no, I can't use it. Wait, is there... Hang on. Is there a way for me to hit downwards? Please, game. Well, I guess it won't let me. Whoa. Big boy. Shotgun. Damage field. And then chant item. Ho ho ho! We have a chaos shotgun. Oh, shotgun didn't get enchanted for some unknown reason. Okay. Oh, I never used it, so it assumes that it's just there. Huh. Alright, what's the play here? Feel invisible. Cast, This one's protect. Ooh, I know. Going to try enchanting the Kukuri. And maybe... Detail. This particular depiction represents prosperity, humanity's dominion over the world. This is humanity's day. Well then. One last idea. Okay, I recognize the spell, so what can we learn from it? Some contention exerts force of mystical power within the confines of its rune. Nothing may enter till it's dispelled. Damage. Oh. I think we just have to go find the dispel runes. Or the dispel spell, which I still find a fundamentally hilarious and kind of contradictory spell for any magic system. Of what does this spell do? This spell does no magic whatsoever. Isn't that a little nonsense? Yeah, but in terms of gameplay, it's a necessity. We should have enough. Bronze necklace. Open up the side door. And open up the way into the horror room. As he can. Seemingly a worthless bracelet made from cheap, flawed metal. Workmanship's rather crude. It's probably junk. I'm sure it'll come up later. Probably enchant a certain way. But speaking of later, it's about time. Gone for about 3 hours, and we're not yet to the meat of this chapter, so this is good enough time as any to end it. So let's go take a look with who is still streaming. So I lurk in a bunch of streams just while I'm streaming it myself in order to keep in friends' streams and lurk and support. 4 people rated the same guy. Let's see who else we have, because like to see if ooh, this could be fun. Have Raisin Kato, who's playing a crowd control version of Super Mario Bros, which I've been interested in crowd controls for making certain games have challenge runs. And you know, I've been in streams a couple times. He's pretty funny. He's a model sibling of I, who rated us earlier. So let's go check it out. And in the spirit of this game, I do have a raid message. The raid message, which please do copy it and make sure it is /me. You have to delete the first /, is message deleted by moderator. Which, because it'll still just show the names, I think it'll be obvious that it's a joke in the same vein of an interface screw as this all, but we'll see. Anyway, I should be back next Thursday with some Chibi Robo, which I am looking forward to that game for a while. Thank you so much for coming by, and thank you so much, I, for the raids. I had an amazing time streaming for all of you. See ya.